Why, good evening, you beautiful souls. I hope you're having a great Wednesday thus far. And we're going to really wind down this night with a lovely and calming, peace filled, transformative meditation. So just go ahead and get those last few wiggles out, get comfortable, find your position, and take a nice deep inhale. And a big smile, just let out that exhale. Whenever you hear that tap of the bell, you're going to let out that nice, powerful So take a nice deep inhale. Allowing all bodily tensions from the day to simply relax, to let go, to end the tension, become the tensionless. Again, a deep breath with the tap of the bell. As the emotions settle, like murky water, the sediment simply drops away, leaving us feeling clean and pure, letting go of all happenings of the day. Again, a deep breath with the tap of the bell. As we dial down the mind, separating ourselves from the internal chatter, marinating as the observer, the witness to all life, internal and external. With the next tap of the bell, we take a long, deep inhalation, simply focus on the sound fading away into the pure emptiness, the nothingness, the stillness of our very self, known as me, myself, and I. Allowing ourselves to hold the inhalation as long as we can, until the body simply lets it go. As we tell the body, take over the breath, remain still. We allow our own knowing of self to explore, to listen, to observe at a distance. It's here this peace-filled knowing, the aroma of our pureness, we take with us every moment, every second, every slice of now. We must acknowledge that this calm radiates from us, which is why it's observed. For you are the silent witness internally. Many of us grew up seeing the cartoons with a main character undergoing a dilemma, seeing an angel and a demon, the heaven and the hell represented on the shoulders as themselves. The same voice, the same appearance, simply representing the good and the evil. But this game of duality is like a seesaw balancing on the fulcrum of the I, that sense of you, that sense of me. And we know it as I am. And just like the cartoon, the good and the evil bicker and battle it out with one another, while the original, the true character itself simply watches silently. The happenings of your mind, the happenings of the emotions and bodily sensations are no different. You are silently observing all. You are witnessing the exchange. You are listening to the thoughts come at you. You are observing the sensations and emotions within you. And you are also observing the external world, hearing this voice, feeling the air and space around you. This beautiful gift of life is one of entire and complete experience if we truly seek to carry them out. The opportunities that life presents us. But we get so caught up in this external world that we forget that we too are observing and experiencing the internal one as well. And when you conquer and overcome the obstacles of this internal space, you become liberated in the world around you. For there is no such division. All is simply observed and experienced effortlessly. It's here we awaken to that inner childlike nature of ourselves, the curiosity, the adventurer, the wanderer, but most importantly, the lover. In truth, we become corrupted as children. But as life goes, it is intended to provide us the opportunities to recognize, to truly observe this beautiful gift. For we can't know something without a contrast in this world. And we truly can't appreciate home until we wander away. That sense of more, that sense of dissatisfaction, the yearning to be complete, to feel love. All of these are but the aroma, the effect of what you truly are. You are the infinite. You are love itself. Which is why no matter what we do in this external world, we can fill up our cup with whichever beverage. We can continue to inflate our bank accounts. We can fill our lives up with possessions and adventures, but it will still leave us empty. For the true yearning and truth stems from this internal looking. It is a result of you falling in love with the divine question, who am I? And seeking it to completion until you fully understand and immerse yourself in this grand knowing that you are life itself, that you are of Source, the Creator, the primordial energy, God. It matters not what you call it. The fact is, you come to recognize you are what you are searching for, and that you are connected with everything and everyone around you. And it's in these moments of stillness, of calm, of peace, of love, in which we truly tap into our source. But as stated before, it is the aroma of our beingness itself. You simply shift your attention away from all of the lesser happenings around you. So what happens when you live your life, always keeping your affection of attention fixed to your truth? Well, you must find out yourself. You must truly embrace what you are with no hesitation and tap into the divine powers of creation in which were bestowed upon you coming into this world. For you are God and Goddess of creation. You are the manifester of your experience. You are the light of love itself. So shine forth, you divine being, and come in to tap into the cosmic and universal powers at your disposal and at your fingertips. It's here I lovingly invite you into the space of my heart in which you can truly feel the power and immensity of the truth within you. As your external dissolves away into the openness, the emptiness, and embrace the oneness all around you and within you. That you allow the body to simply drop into stillness, distancing yourself as it operates without your conscious control. You can relax and sink deeper into your truth and shine forth as the divine light of love you are. It's here you must recognize that there is nothing outside of your grasp. There is nothing that limits you. Any hurdle created is one in which we place within our own knowing. So allow yourself to be free. Let go. Do not entertain the mind or the emotions or any bodily sensations. Dismiss them and continue looking and observing. For you are the witness, you are the light, you are the love, you are the pureness that is untarnishable and unchanging and unmovable. Tap into your truth, tap into your power, and as the saying goes, the truth shall set you free. From the sufferings we experience from expectations, as we allow ourselves to dissolve away all assumptions, leaving no judgments of others or self, so you can embrace your childlike nature again with open arms and heal those many wounds of the heart that we experience with age and time. The only being who can set you free is yourself. In these moments of shared meditation, the only thing that is accomplished is a raising of energy between all involved. And it's here within this opportunity that you can tap into your own power, for you are being uplifted by your fellow brothers and sisters. Time matters not. Simply keeping the attention fixed upon my voice, upon your own beingness, is enough. For we are all connected all the time. And in truth, as we experience the knowing of time in which our world has taught us, this linear motion is but an arbitrary concept. For any moment can last an eternity or flash by like the blink of an eye. For the only moment that truly exists is now. There is no such thing as past, there is no such thing as future, but concepts of the mind. For even recollecting and reflecting upon the past is doing that action right now. You are birthing the past happenings in this present moment. So no longer shall you ruminate in such things, for it disturbs the present peace that the ever unfolding now provides us. Need not worry about the future, because that doesn't exist. No moment is guaranteed, especially our next, so don't take anything in this life for granted. You have a grand opportunity to ascend and heal and transform. And with this inner looking, these lessons learned never leave you, even after the body drops away. For you are a spiritual, eternal being having this human experience, and when you let go, you awaken to the kingdom of heaven within. You liberate yourself from this wheel of karma You transform yourself and enter into that pure ground of stillness. When you awaken to such truths, you know that this state of nirvana is no such thing, but it is that grace of peace and bliss in which you carry with you always. Because it's not something you've attained, it's a remembrance of who you are. Dive deep into yourself with that silent looking, that silent listening, and separate yourself from all concepts. Squeeze out that sponge of conditioning and leave nothing to remain. What do you observe? What is it you truly know that hasn't been bestowed upon you by another? For it's here we must recognize the only thing we can ever know is that in which we experience. So ignore the mind, dismiss the emotions and the bodily sensations, and simply rest. You've done enough doing and action in your life. It's time to simply be. Remain as you are in that pureness and allow it to blossom like a flower in the springtime. As your heart unfolds, you feel that shine and radiance and beautiful sensation of bliss, of you. Take a long and deep inhalation, allowing it to fill up the body with life, with love, with light, filling up each and every cell as you hold this inhalation as long as you can before comfortably letting it drop away. And again, take that long and deep, loving breath, allowing it to drop away effortlessly. And once more. And as you observe your own stillness, the emptiness yet vast dynamic space within, fix your attention to the heart, to your center point, the heart chakra, the seat of the soul. And as you inhale with your next breaths, imagine that light of love shining forth and around you like a sphere of light. And with each inhale, it grows brighter and brighter, larger and larger. As you accumulate energy, this light of love grows and grows and grows until it engulfs your home. And as it continues to grow, you zoom out from yourself as it engulfs the entire town and city in which you reside. And as this light of love continues to shine and expand, it grows and grows into the state in which you are in. And as your inhales progress, it engulfs your entire country, your hemisphere, and the whole of the earth. As you surround our home, our mother, with your own light of love, you join hers, spreading peace and love, and this ascension transformative energy throughout the globe as you tap into the hearts of every being, all people, all animals, all bugs and plants, and everything in between, to our family in the oceans. And as you breathe that peace, you simply marinate in all happenings, continuing to envision your own energy field engulfed around the earth, intertwined and intertangled with hers. You help her along this process of transformation in which our planet is currently going through. Like our own bodily kundalini energy, causing the base form of energy, heat, to transpire within our own body, we come to help the earth through her ascension and transformation as she raises her vibration. And again, take one long, deep inhalation, holding it as long as you can, filling yourself up with as much light and love as you can to spread throughout the world to our family. And as you exhale, your own sphere of light begins to get smaller and smaller and smaller until you come back home to your vessel, your body, engulfing it in your auric field after it's been cleansed and purified by our home. Take as many breaths as you need to visualize yourself condensing back into that sphere of light around you as you marinate in this womb of love, vitalizing each and every cell, healing and transforming each and every cell, unlocking the latent potential within your DNA and your atomic structure itself. And with our last tap of the bell, we take a deep inhalation when we hear that first ringing, and allow ourselves to chant out that powerful and divine Om as we spread our loving light through this divine cord to bring peace upon the world and peace within our hearts. Hmm. I can do that all day. Namaste. I bow to that divine within you. And as our meditation portion has concluded, as always, time for questions. If you got any, ask them. Here's your chance. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying and you enjoyed thus far. I guess the one thing that should be spoken upon is that everything is grace. Everything is love. Now, life doesn't always give us what we want. It gives us what we need to awaken back to our truth. The good, the quote unquote bad, they're just concepts. They're subjective. And when you peel away those things and you recognize the objective aspects and natures of ourselves and life itself, you liberate yourself from the chaos of the mind, the self-created stories, the uncontrollable imagination that kind of just runs off with things. And there's nothing more important than to liberate yourself from these things. To really take it home and understand that everything in which you experience is intended to provide you a lesson so you can heal and transform yourself. Now, a lot of people that go through really horrendous acts of the many things that can happen in this world, that's something that causes a lot of tension and resistance. But, do not resist your resistance. That is the most blatant neon light and sign to show you that there's an opportunity to truly grow and transform. Because anytime we hold on to traumas, past pains, whatever it is, we're hindering our future. We're limiting our present. And, even in the meditation, the future doesn't exist. And that's truth, just recognize that. You're only really sabotaging your present moments. Oh, there's so much to be grateful for nowadays, despite everything that's happening. The fact that we can connect, electronically. The fact that people could just order food and have infinite technology and information at their fingertips. It's something to be really blessed for, but it's something to also recognize that these external searches don't really satisfy us or fulfill us. It's that real life connection. It's that real life experience. It's that internal looking that transforms us and liberates us. So take part in this inner looking. Know that there's nothing that can ever stop you from achieving anything you want other than yourself. And when you learn to overcome the greatest enemy, also known as me, myself, and I, in disguise, you could say, we level up to unknown and unimaginable realms of existence. Because the ego is that antagonist. It's trying to get you to go back to those old ways and keep those cycles going, but it's a great ally when you recognize its role. It's the coyote, it's the fox, it's the trickster. It's trying to get you to really put your money where your mouth is. You can't have a great movie without a good villain. The hero's only as good as the villain in truth. So you have to realize that cartoon concept, the angel and the devil. You're just watching silently, chilling. But you're entertaining the good and the bad, and usually we like the good. We like to entertain the good. We don't want to be the bad stuff, and sometimes we ruminate in the bad stuff. So now is your chance to truly liberate yourself from the whole game itself and recognize it's being played before you. And that's something that can take you to another level of existence. Like that. And when you do that, again, the game of self-sabotage stops. And then you realize, oh snap, 95 to 99.5% of everything bad and chaotic in my life has come from that game of self-sabotage. So, with that, may the fruit of knowledge offer you a seed. And in its seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. There's nothing more important now than to spread your peace and love and light throughout this world. There are so many people who are lost and caught up in delusion and really just tearing each other apart. So much aggression, so much anger, so much misguided energy getting utilized to cause division versus inclusivity and inclusion. So much energy invested into destroy rather than to create and heal and transform. And it starts with us. It starts with each of us. So shine on, you beautiful soul, and I'll see you Sunday morning, 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Now I got some videos cooking. Gonna be getting some dope content coming soon. I hope you're excited. It's time to really heal, transform, and help this planet ascend and help each being activate and wake up. So have a good night. I love you so much. Peace.